On the 6th of May 2023, in Seal Beach, California, around 2 p.m., the Seal Beach Police Department received a report of a stolen truck. What appeared to be a routine pursuit turned into a high-speed chase. As the suspect drove away, the truck sped down I-405, reaching speeds of approximately 90 miles per hour and then increasing to 100 miles per hour. The suspect continued to accelerate. The chase ended when a police officer performed a pit maneuver, causing the truck to flip over. The truck spun around and crashed. Anthony Ramirez, 38, was arrested and faces charges of possession of a stolen vehicle and evading law enforcement. A man was arrested in Volusia County, Florida, on Thursday, May 6, after he fled in not one but two police cars during a pursuit. Aerial footage released by the Volusia Sheriff's Office shows how the chase unfolded. The chase began when Cocoa police responded to a report of a disturbance near a motel in Cocoa on Thursday afternoon. ABC affiliate WFTV reported. Volusia Sheriff's Office officers were able to force the stolen patrol car off the road, where it crashed into a wooded area.
Northbound, Missouri Avenue.
As the suspect fled, he sped across a residential freeway at speeds estimated at 90-120 miles per hour. Along the way, he struck at least one other vehicle, crossed the median, ran a red light, drove the wrong way, with complete disregard for anyone on the road. Police from other counties or cities quickly joined in, turning it into a chase across multiple areas, freeways.
Back towards where we came from, 7th and Pine. He just crashed your car at Park and 7th. Park and 7th, he just crashed, but he's still rolling. We just turned right on State.
The chase ended when the suspect lost control and crashed into the median. The PIT maneuver blew a tire and the car turned onto campus and fled on foot. Missouri University of Science and Technology campus, Rolla, Missouri. As police approached, the suspect continued to fight back. Tried to hide in the building. Police opened fire. Police broke the window and pulled the person out of the smoking car. In 2012, Cody Wilcoxon was found guilty by a Phelps County, Missouri, court of armed assault on a police officer and armed evading arrest. He was sentenced to a total of 15 years in prison, a combination of federal and state sentences, 10 years for armed assault on a police officer, 5 years for fleeing and using a weapon during the commission of a crime. On the 6th of May 2023 in Seal Beach, California, around 2 p.m., the Seal Beach Police Department received a report of a stolen truck. What was supposed to be a routine pursuit turned into a high-speed chase.
CHP's been notified and their airship's been still northbound, approaching Cherry, number 2 lane. Northbound, full fire, approaching Cherry, number 2 lane. Sam 22, I'm looking to proceed to the traffic light. Yeah, 2 units, 1 airship, so we're able to 22 level track at Station Tech takeover. Still northbound, passing Cherry North, number 2 lane, speeds approximately 85. After passing Cherry North on 405, speeds at 85 miles an hour. Still northbound, passing Atlantic. Northbound 405, passing Atlantic. Number 3 lane now. Is it number 3 lane? Passing Long Beach Boulevard. Passing Long Beach Boulevard.
As the suspect drove away in the truck, he sped down I-405, reaching speeds of about 85 miles per hour, and then increasing to 100 miles per hour. The suspect continued to accelerate.
Approaching the 710 freeway. Alright, we're all the way over to the right. Stand by. If you get off the freeway, we're going to 1022 to proceed. 4106, getting on the 710 south. It'll be vehicle committed southbound 710. Northbound 45. We have a pit. Roll over.
The chase ended when a police officer performed a PIT maneuver, causing the vehicle to flip over. The truck spun around and crashed. Anthony Ramirez, 38, was arrested and faces charges of possession of a stolen vehicle and evading law enforcement.
Roll stage fire.
On the 21st of March 2022, in Pleasant Prairie, Wisconsin, around 1:30 p.m., 2 officers from the Pleasant Prairie Police Department were patrolling Roosevelt Road. When they checked the license plate of a sedan in front of them, the system showed that the vehicle had been reported stolen just hours earlier. They initially planned to conduct a standard traffic stop. No one expected things to get out of hand, but as soon as the signal was turned on, the driver suddenly stepped on the gas, speeding east. What seemed like a normal traffic stop turned into chaos.
No, just leave the lights on. They're excited to run. I want your heavy. Right there, so just be careful here. Careful here. Get in between. Get in between.
As the suspect stepped on the gas, the car sped away at nearly 90 miles per hour, weaving between lanes as if no one else's life mattered. Sirens blared down Roosevelt, while the command center radioed orders to coordinate the various units. He completely disregarded the safety of anyone on the road, speeding through busy intersections, running red lights. Another unit from the Kenosha County Sheriff's Office quickly joined in, blocking off the eastbound lane.
slow down. Slow down a little bit. Watch your curve. He's out 2 tires, so
Right side.
yeah, stay with it. It's okay. Stay where he's headed. Oh, fuck. 5, I'm trying. Maybe he just lost the tire running on the rim. Oh, yes. Be careful.
Yep.
Let him. Right now.
The chase ended when the sedan blew both tires and spun out of control, running onto the side of Roosevelt Road near downtown Pleasant Prairie. Police cars immediately surrounded the vehicle, and officers approached the driver's side door, ordering the suspect to put her hands down and step out of the vehicle. After a few seconds of struggle, she was subdued on the side of the road. The entire moment was captured clearly on dashcam, ending a pursuit that lasted more than 6 minutes.
Get your hands out of the vehicle!
One occupant! One occupant! I'm going to the driver's side.
I'm going with him, driver's side.
I'm going driver's side.
Do not move! Do not move!
Step out of the car! Step out of the car!
Get out of the car right now!
No! Step out of the car!
Get on the
The suspect, 8-year-old Jasmine N. Cemental, was arrested on the side of the road just seconds after the car blew out a tire. She was charged with fleeing an officer, causing property damage, and operating a vehicle without the owner's consent. 2 other charges, reckless endangerment and possession of a controlled substance, were dismissed by prosecutors during the trial. The court sentenced her to 2 years of probation, revoked her driver's license for 1 year, and ordered her to pay $2,650 in restitution to the car's owner. No civilians were injured. One stupid decision and everything fell apart. On the 24th of July 2023, in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, the officer used his dashcam to signal the car to stop with flashing red and green lights, and used a loudspeaker to ask the driver to pull over. But instead of slowing down, the car suddenly accelerated. The engine roared violently, leaving a thin trail of smoke and a loud siren. In an instant, the officer knew this was no ordinary traffic stop, and seconds later, everything exploded.
So northbound on Jump Street, coming up the water, just past Lion, 3040.
Westbound and Pleasant.
Westbound Pleasant, 3055. Northbound, I'm okay, Pleasant. So northbound, I'm okay.
As the suspect fled, he drove into the opposite lane, passing several other cars at speeds exceeding 90 miles per hour. Sirens wailed through every intersection as he ignored every traffic signal. Police brought in additional backup units, following along major routes such as List Street or area. He completely ignored the safety of anyone on the road, turning the entire neighborhood into a mobile battlefield.
We've got a light color, it looks like gray Sebring, got a green light at 7. Still northbound. Gonna come into it. Gonna have to go into Fort Washington. And
He hit a wall.
The pursuit ended when the car lost control, crashed into a concrete wall, and burst into flames in the area of North 7th Street, near West Capitol Drive. As police closed in, 2 men in the car, a father and son, were pulled out. The father suffered a broken arm and leg injury, while the son escaped unharmed. The fire was extinguished just minutes before it reached the gas tank, a scene both tense and breathtaking.
Keep rolling. Keep rolling away.
I got a broke arm.
My dad injury. Don't reach for anything, you understand me?
I got a broke arm.
Okay. Anybody else in the car?
No, sir.
The father, the driver, later identified as Wade, was arrested at the scene and taken to the hospital with minor injuries. He was charged and pleaded guilty to second-degree reckless endangerment, sentenced to 226 days in jail, time served, and fined more than $500. A separate case of felon in possession of a firearm is pending. The son, Cody, the passenger, was detained for carrying a concealed weapon, but was later released without criminal charges. At the scene, police recovered a gun, several rounds of ammunition, and small bags containing drugs. No officers or civilians were injured, a small miracle after nearly 2 hours of chaos. It was a tragic reminder that one stupid decision and everything can fall apart in seconds. On Saturday, the 12th of October 2024, at approximately 6:07 p.m., Evans Police responded to Bainbridge Public Safety regarding an ongoing pursuit around West Street. Bainbridge officers requested a police officer en route. I heard radio communications from Bainbridge Public Safety stating that the vehicle was being stopped for license plates, driving aggressively, and failing to maintain its lane. While attempting to stop the vehicle, it swerved several times and nearly struck a BPS police vehicle. During this time, a BPS officer requested a police officer. The vehicle then turned onto West Street and then onto GA 309 southbound. When I arrived at the intersection of GA 309 and Edwards Road, the intersection was packed with traffic. Each car was stopped at a stop sign, and another car was stopped on GA 309 inches the northbound lane. I pulled out of the northbound lane onto Edwards Road. A few seconds later, the getaway vehicle rounded the curve just north of the intersection at a high rate of speed. I observed the vehicle to be in the middle of the road as it rounded the curve. Just before the getaway vehicle passed through the intersection, the pickup driver did not see the getaway vehicle and attempted to pull onto Green Shade Road.
Pit. Milepost 1, copy. Milepost 1, roll over, go ahead and send EMS.
1 clear on pit, roll over, send EMS.
I didn't see it.
Near mile marker 1, I made a split-second decision to execute a PIT on the only stretch of GA 309. I placed my right front bumper on the left rear corner of the fleeing vehicle. The vehicle spun counterclockwise and went into the ditch heading east. After slowing down, I immediately turned around and headed toward the vehicle, which was stopped in both lanes. I left my patrol and notified a BPS officer about the vehicle. I opened the driver's side door and the rear door, and no one was in the vehicle. The BPS officers and I began searching for the driver. A BPS officer found the driver lying face down in the ditch next to a drainage culvert. 7:15 p.m., the 24th of May, 2024 in Little Rock, Arkansas. Arkansas State Police, ASP, followed DeAndre Lamar Lucky to a Circle K after receiving a report of 2 guns near Bent Road. What was supposed to be a simple check turned into chaos. Lucky sped away. driving southeast through the University District. He drove recklessly, running red lights and committing multiple traffic violations on I-30, with complete disregard for the safety of anyone around him. Penny reached speeds of up to 130 miles per hour on the freeway, passing several cars in the opposite lane. The situation became extremely dangerous, requiring multiple agencies to assist. He had absolutely no regard for the lives of others.
For a 30-year-old male leg pain.
Oh,
Come on, man.
I just had my car work
Here, clean up my hood.
I ain't got. You're fine. I can't.
The chase ended when Lucky lost control of the vehicle, crashed, and was injured. Police closed in, taking the suspect to Baptist Medical Center for treatment. Lucky was charged with reckless driving, fleeing, leaving the scene of an accident, vandalism, burglary, and theft. The case is pending. Lucky was sentenced to 5 years in prison, and his license was revoked. No civilians were injured. At 9:27 a.m., on the 2nd of May 2015, the Kenosha Police Department responded to a report of an armed bank robbery at North Shore Bank in the city of Kenosha. The suspect, Ephraim Z. Coleman, of Racine, quickly fled the scene in a silver Chrysler 300. What appeared to be a routine robbery, escape quickly turned into chaos on the freeway. Coleman drove off at speeds exceeding 100 miles per hour, leading police on a chase through Kenosha and Racine counties. The car swerved across lanes, ran red lights, and nearly caused multiple serious crashes. Backup units from the Wisconsin State Police and Racine County Sheriff's Department quickly joined in, turning into a full-scale chase that lasted more than 10 miles. He completely disregarded the safety of anyone else on the road.
Northbound at Curly Avenue. Northbound at Curly Avenue.
Who's right behind 464?
Go, 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 go.
Chase, 464 is in.
After more than 10 miles of frantic driving, Coleman eventually lost control and was forced to stop. Police closed in, surrounded the Chrysler, and arrested the suspect on the scene without any injuries. The chase ended in a tense but bloodless situation, a testament to the quick coordination between multiple agencies. Ephraim Z. Coleman was arrested at the scene and faces several serious criminal charges, including armed bank robbery, reckless driving, felony fleeing, elude an officer. The 8th of January 2022, at approximately 2:26 p.m. in Tallahassee, Florida. A Florida Highway Patrol trooper was patrolling I-10 when he noticed a black Infiniti failing to yield to police cars, making a traffic stop just ahead. His hazard lights had just come on to stop the car, when the driver hit the gas and sped off, and the chase began. The Infiniti sped west on I-10, reaching speeds of more than 120 miles per hour, weaving in and out of traffic, nearly hitting innocent drivers. As they pursued, FHP checked the license plate and discovered it was more than just a traffic violation. The car matched a BOLO alert linked to a murder in Orlando. From the highway error, they realized they might be pursuing an armed murder suspect with absolutely no regard for the safety of anyone on the road. FHP units circled through Jefferson County into Leon County, forcing the Infiniti to the side of the road. The pursuit ended when the vehicle was stopped. The driver was identified as Stephen Spencer Cleary. He was arrested and charged with evading law enforcement and reckless disregard for the safety of others, and was also being held on Orlando Police Department warrants for first-degree murder and arson. Cleary was held in the Leon County Jail without bail.